Hi everybody, my name is Sarah and this is my channel Eclipse Botanica. If you are new to my channel, I make videos about candle making and health and fitness and organization, which is why I'm really excited to do today's video. I've been wanting to for a really long time. I finally got my candle station, room, office done. I've been wanting to do this forever. I've been wanting to have a room to do an actual candle studio tour, and now I finally do. And I will link below my prior candle studio tours because they were just like my 8-foot table in the kitchen and my desk. And I was doing everything in a very small amount of space. And now my fiance sleeps on the couch and I sleep on the floor in here, but it's not going to be like that for much longer at all. So yeah, this is my office, and I just kind of wanted to show you guys how you can build a very efficient workspace without spending a whole lot of money. Like, all this stuff that I have in here is pretty cheap. So I'll link everything below that I can. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the tour. All right, so I guess I'm just gonna start at the door first. This is just a backdrop that I have. I haven't used it yet. This is gonna be for like spring. And then over here are just some mirrors that I have, and we don't really have anywhere else to put them, so we're putting them right there. Over here is my shipping and printing station, and I'll go into that a little more. This is a really comfy chair that I got on Amazon. But down here, we've got my filing box that's got all my like tax documents and LLC documents, and the first 3 are all receipts. That way I've got hard copies. And then I have pink crinkle cut paper and packing peanuts, and these bins I got at Walmart, and that trash can that I really need to clean out. I'm gonna sit down in my chair. This desk is really dirty and gross. That's why I have this on top. I'm gonna take this off and just refinish this entire desk because I have, it's seen better days. But anyways, this is my brown craft paper. I got this little wall mount on Amazon. It doesn't work very well though. Like, up here is where you're supposed to rip it, and it doesn't work well. So I just pull the paper back, let it fall down here, and then I just kind of lay it down and rip it across here. That works a lot better than the wall mount, but it still gets it up off the table. So, and then I can put the 2 different sizes that I use down here. And then these are my shelves, or order shelves. That's the big order I have for the girl that does my hair. And then over here, I've got my clipboard for my inventory that I do probably about once a week. And then extra tape, pink bubble wrap, pencil sharpener, thank you cards, business cards, more business cards. I got this thing right here. I got this off of Amazon too. It's a really heavy duty, I don't know, holder thing. I was gonna put my Cool Shield bubble wrap on it, but it's so heavy duty. I thought, okay, I should put something heavier on here. For instance, my labels, and these are some candle care stickers and bath care stickers to put on the back of my thank you cards and fragile stickers. But these are all kind of heavy, and so that works really well with this. And then there's a shelf up top, and yeah. And then over here, I've got these little bags that I'm going to be giving to people who order the bath salts. That way they can put their bath salt in here and they don't have to worry about herbs floating around in their tubs. I know some people get weirded out by that. I don't. I love that, but I do understand not wanting to like wipe your tub down every time you use it. Down here I've got my wax stamp and my wax seal, wax pieces. There's another word for that. And then this is all just office stuff. This thing actually is really awesome. It's a really, really heavy tape dispenser. It's really weighed down by the sand, so I can just yank on it, and yeah, it doesn't move, which is pretty cool. And then here's my scale to weigh my packages. This is my wax melter thing. Don't know what that's called either. And then I have a work calendar. This is also kind of counting my yoga calendar. That was supposed to be my day 35, and then I got COVID. and I didn't do any. And so I'm restarting it. So now I just finished up day 13. Oh, and because I did it today. So 14. I just finished up day 14. And this, I'm trying to work on a new way of doing my planning, journaling, and this is just a huge like rough draft because this is obviously taking up way too much space. I can make this a lot smaller and not waste so much paper, but I'm kind of just trying to have, you know, a daily plan and things that I want to do. Obviously, I haven't been doing very well at marking everything down and planning everything out, but this is the next week. This is actually the video that I'm recording right now. I did do my yoga. I'm trying to be a lot more organized with my goals and my daily planning. That way I'm not wasting so much time during the day. And then I almost forgot, in these drawers, I've just got a bunch of notebooks. This was like all my testing candles, and then I have more to-do lists. That one's actually, that's my personal notebook, and then this is like my business notebook, and then I have more bags. I have just some random stuff that I might need later. This was a keto diet bar. I can actually throw this away because I am not doing that keto diet. I tried it and it is super duper not for me. Here is my stamp. I love this thing. I got it from, oh, rubberstamps.com, I believe is what it's called. And then over here, this is a whole bunch of black tissue paper and some thank you stickers. Back there's some more tea lights and this to open up boxes. But yeah, so this is my desk and shipping station. So now we are on to the filing and printing station. This is just a calendar that I got and I wasn't really sure what to do with it yet, so I'm using it as kind of like a things to expect next month calendar for now. That's what I'm using. This thing's really cool too. It's like it's not a chalkboard. It looks like a chalkboard. You actually use these markers. I'll tag them below. They are chalk markers, so maybe a chalk would work. It's just this is metal. This isn't a chalkboard. So off track. Here's my binder. This just has all of my LLC paperwork and tax documents, just really important original paperwork that I need to keep in one spot. So I've got it all right there. And then back here are my boxes. I've pre-stamped them. These are 7x4x4 and these are 8x6x6. 8x8x6. I lied. These are my big boxes. These are my small boxes. I'm getting medium ones eventually. Now this is my little, it's not a filing cabinet. What is it? This is a book. Kind of storage file. I don't know. This is where I put all of my blank labels in these things. I have these little folders and then I fill them with my blank warning labels, blank thank you stickers, blank jar labels, which I actually use these for my wax melts and bath salts also. And then my 8-ounce tins. And then these are labels that I printed and I didn't use all of them. So I have them in here. These are all of my labels. I use online labels and I just buy at least 100 sheets. Yeah, I try to buy at least 100 sheets. That way they come in this thing. Normally I have printing paper down here, but I don't right now. I need to clean this off. Holy crap. Wow, yeah, I really need to clean this off. So yeah, there's that. Over here, we have my printing station. This is where my Dymo printer is gonna go whenever, I'm gonna go rent it from UPS. So here is my printer, the HP Envy 6000 series. It's an inkjet printer. It's a good printer, I like it. It was only like $120 maybe. I do plan on upgrading at some point, but this is a good starting printer if you print your labels at home. These are my black poly mailer things from Uline. Over here is office supplies, just kind of random stuff, mostly tape and pencils and stapler, hole punch. Here's an ink stamp for my logo stamp, and then there's like printer ink and whiteout, just random stuff. Now, I did mention that I'm sleeping on the floor in here, so I have my teddy bear and my water and some lotion because my hands get super dried out at night. I don't know why. Probably because I have to take a Benadryl to go to bed. But e-cig juice, and then down here is just like phone chargers and whatever these are called, eye pillow things. and tissues and stuff. And paper. Up here we've got a bunch of extra thank you cards, and then these are the wax melts that I wanted to do a giveaway for because they're only 3 ounces, and I switched to 3.5 ounces because they weren't filling it up very high, and they weren't the shape that I wanted. I thought that I wanted the skull to stop right there at the teeth, but then I realized that some of them were going down further, and maybe people might think they're getting ripped off, so I just switched it to where they're all big skulls. I do want to do a giveaway with all these because I have 2 of each of my scents, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. How I'm going to do it, like, you know, a giveaway of there's 12 people. And I mean, unless somebody wants all 12 of these, that would be a lot easier. But yeah, so that's my little printing station. And my lamp here, which doesn't have really anything work related besides that's Cool Shield bubble wrap, but this is kind of just like stuff for filming tripods. These are my bookcases that I got from Walmart. Over here are my photo props that I was using for all my product photography. And these top shelves they're not work related. This over here, these are the 16-17 jars that I'm doing in the giveaway, the 500 subscriber giveaway. Down here, these are 8-ounce matte black tins from California Candle Co. I think there's like 200 on this shelf. And then these are fragrance oils. These are the ones I actually use, and these are the ones that I haven't tried yet, or like tester sample stuff. And then down here, these are my bath salt containers, cute little wooden spoon. They're adorable. And then this is what I have left of my Alibaba jars. I have 300 more on the way right now, but that's all I have left right now. And then this is a big old box of Cocoa 83 wax. And then these are the Avery labels. I've mentioned in a few videos, this is like $200 worth of labels that Avery ended up giving me for free. So I'm gonna do a giveaway with those. But yeah, Avery is pretty awesome. Now over here, wow, that's bright. Over here by the window, I have my short table because this is my big 8-foot table. I have my short table down here so I can sit down on my butt and work without always having to sit up at the table. This is 50 pounds of Epsom salt. And then back here is my 444 wax. I combined the Cocoa 83 and the Golden Brands 444 wax for my candles. Here are some backups of fragrance oil and my little caps that I use. I will tag the video above here about these caps. They are awesome. I have them on all my fragrance oils and I love it so much. And then up here are my skull molds. And here's my little table, and I just got this. I haven't actually used it yet, but I'm gonna use this to start doing, pouring the wax into the skull molds. And then I also got this. I did not expect it to be this big. This is basically the size of my hand. It's massive. But I'm gonna use that to crush up the herbs for my bath salts. That way I'm not using our personal one. This is my double boiler. I do the double boiler method for my wax melts because I don't like having to go back and forth between my waxes that I put in my Presto Pot. Whenever I have 2 Presto Pots, I'll probably use a Presto Pot. I don't know. I just like using the double boiler method for wax melts. Here's my wax melt wax. It's Golden Brands 416. And then in here, I've got my bath salt stuff, most of my bath salts and the coconut powder. And then I've got this thing. I haven't used this yet either. In order to sift through the coconut powder, I had this tiny little sifter, and I was just like dinging it with a spoon. It took forever. So I got this thing, in case you don't know what this is. People use it for like powdered sugar to decorate pastries and stuff. You pull on this and it moves that, so it sifts it for you. It's so much faster. I can't wait to start using that. It's gonna save me a lot of time. And then next is gonna be my big candle station. I mean, it's not that big. It's an 8-foot table. Down here, let me move this stool out of the way. I love this stool. I got this from Amazon also. It's super cute and pink. But down here, I've got extra labels and just kind of like packing supplies, extra staples and stuff. And then down there is extra paper towels. The whole thing is just paper towels. And then in here, I have all of my extra wicks and my free sample glassine bags. I think that's how you pronounce that. And then my molds for the free samples. I haven't actually started doing that yet. I need to. And these are just all a bunch of extra backup salts. Like that's the pink Himalayan salt, black lava salt, Dead Sea salt. There's more back there. And then this little thing is super cute. It's made by a company called, oh God, Honey Can Do or Honeydews. I don't know. It's really cute. It's got wheels so I can actually pull it forward. And the reason I have this extension cord reaching through, it's all plugged in back there, but I have the extension cord reaching through here, is so that I can plug in my heat gun. And I got this little cheap hair straightener from Walmart that I use to seal these guys, these bags. I bought they're matte black bags. They accordion at the bottom. I got them from Uline, and they're perfect for bath salts and for my wax melts. Quick tip though, I could just be stupid, but whenever you seal it with like a hair straightener or an iron or something, don't go past this. You're not supposed to seal this part. And yeah, I did with a few, so oops. But I've got extra test tubes for my bath salts, which you'll see in a second, and then little heat shrink bands to go around. And down here I have some extra bath salts, a lot of herbs. These are all the herbs that I crush up. I get them all from metaphysical shops, which I like supporting other small businesses, but I'm probably gonna have to start buying these in bulk. But these are my essential oils. I get them from Wellington Fragrance. They're awesome. I love them. They're really strong. I think they're really great. But yeah, and then I can slide this back, and whenever I'm using the heat gun or something, you know, it gets hot, or the hair straightener, it gets hot. This top part's metal, so I can just set it down up here and let it cool off. And then I've got my gloves, and then over here is a trash can, and my 444 wax, my Cocoa 83 wax. I use an ice cream scoop to get it out, and that works really well. So I don't have to like chop up my blocks of wax anymore. That I can scoop that out with an ice cream scoop. And then here's my bowl that I use to make bath salts. Not very exciting, but there it is. All right, now up top. First off, I have a mirror up here, and no, I'm not self-absorbed. I mean, I can't even see myself when I'm sitting here. So it's just there because I don't have room over there to do it, so, or to put it. So it's up there for now. Plus I was planning on putting a shelf. I just wanted to see how it would feel to have something right there. Here is my Presto Pot. I have it on this microwave stand that I got from Amazon, I believe. And I use this thermometer. I know, I'm weird. And then I've got my pouring pitcher on my scale here. It's kind of dirty, I need to clean it off. Over here we've got my skewers, my Vibar. This is some alcohol to spray to clean stuff. These are some Dixie cups that I'm using for fragrance oil, but I'm trying to use them and get rid of them so that I can switch over to some plastic reusable cups. I feel like I'm wasting a lot by using those, and I don't want to do that. So here's my gram scale that I use for fragrance oils. These are my wick stickers. On top here I have my my candle math and my giant calculator. And oh, up here are my paper towels. I was gonna buy basically one of these, and then I remembered that we had one in the closet because we bought a different one, and that's just been sitting in the closet, so I just screwed it in the wall right there. But up here, these are wick tabs. I've got my needle nose pliers, a bunch of wick centering devices. I keep all of my wick trimmings, and then I reuse them with these and this. I'll tag that video above here too if you would like to see how to do that. And then here are my wicks. Here are some tools. This is actually just notes from all of my testing. I want to keep them in case I ever need to go back. And these I was really just using for testing, but I'm gonna keep them in here anyway. And then some toothpicks to get out sinkholes. Now over here we've got my bath salts. Obviously I need to make some more big ones of my other two, but I made these little test tubes of bath salt, and I was gonna put them in pillow boxes. I don't know if you know what pillow boxes are, but the ones that I bought were too small. The next size up is way too big, so I was like, well shit. So then I put some packing peanuts in there, and then I just put the stickers on like I was going to on the pillow boxes, and it actually works out really well. I mean, it's one piece. I mean, if you chuck it against the wall, it probably won't be anymore, but yeah. This is a silicone cooking sheet. This is what I cool my candles on. This is my air purifier. It's really awesome. I'll link him below. Not once have I ever had a headache making candles. And I think it's probably because of this guy, because this thing is very heavy duty. You can change how long you want it to be running. You can put it on sleep mode, child lock, and then change the speed. And it also just gets like air moving. So in case your room gets, or your workspace, it gets kind of hot whenever you make candles, that thing helps so much. And then finally over here, I've got all of my inventory of candles. I just remade all of my inventory, so I'm pretty much full up except for that one. And I have them in order from where they are on my Etsy shop, so it makes sense. And I do the same with my wax melts. So they're all in the same order as my candles. And then here are my bigger bath salts. Well, bigger than the test tubes and smaller than the bags. And then these are my oil burners. I have a few more still in the closet. These are just what would fit out here. But yeah, basically that's my candle studio. I tried really hard to fit as much as I possibly could in this space and still leave room for me to, you know, sleep on the floor in here when I need to, but I didn't spend a whole lot of money on the actual candle studio itself. The pegboards were kind of expensive. They were like $50 a piece, but yeah, that was exhausting. I don't know why. I should not have gotten winded just by walking around a room and talking. Maybe I was just talking too much. Sorry. Anyways, so that was my candle studio. I know that compared to a lot of other people's candle studios, it's not very pretty to look at, but it works. It works for me, and all of this stuff wasn't super expensive. So, like, the expensive things were the 50 pounds of Epsom salt bag, or my boxes of wax, stuff like that. Getting the shelves and the tables and this shelf and stuff, all of that was not that expensive. So you can make a really nice candle studio. It won't look like those perfect, beautiful, all IKEA, everything matches and everything's just gorgeous. I hope that one day I have a candle studio like that. That is the goal, but I don't right now, and I'm fine with that because I love my setup. Everything is either black or dark brown, in case you didn't notice, and I have like a hint of pink everywhere, which is kind of what my brand coloring is. I know that I just, you know, gave y'all a tour of the candle studio, but that was really just for me because I want to be able to see my first candle studio, and also we are going to be moving soon. So I don't know all of the details, but there's a slight chance that I'm not actually going to even have a candle studio. So that's not 100%. I don't know. We are moving no matter what. But I don't know what's going to happen with that, but, it's okay. I will figure it all out. But because of that, I also think that it's not smart to launch my website just yet, because if I don't have a workstation, I'm gonna sell out of my candles and then not be able to do anything. And Etsy has been pretty slow, so I don't fear that I'm gonna run out of stuff after we move and we are where we are for a couple of months. We're trying to save up for a house. That's the goal. If you are trying to get yourself into a house, you know what I'm talking about the housing market right now. It's so screwed up, and houses are so inflated. The prices are just ridiculous, and they're all getting sold because there are some people that can't afford to pay $500,000 for a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom house. I don't know what's going on. Like, it's weird. It's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna start talking about politics, government stuff right now. It's just, it is very hard to find a house right now, and we can't stay where we are because it's not very safe. in this area. So we're gonna move. I'll probably I'll go into more detail about all those little things that I just kind of like glossed over at some point, but I don't have any dates. I don't have any set dates on anything, and I'm not 100% sure if I am or if I'm not going to have a workspace, which also kind of means I won't really be able to put out content. Not that I can't like record videos anywhere, because I can. It's just I do make my videos usually about stuff in my office, so I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what the future holds, and normally that gives me like extreme panic when I'm not certain about where I'm headed and what direction, you know, all my life is going in, because right now the next few months are going to be very, very much, I don't know what is gonna happen. If I am able to continue with all of this when I move, then obviously y'all will know, because I'll continue posting videos, but there's probably going to be a huge break in between moving wise, so that's either going to be in about a month or in about 2 months. I haven't really heard back on what's going to happen there. So yeah, a bunch of personal in your face, and thank you guys for watching this video, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. And if you would like to be a part of the 16-17 giveaway, because I am going to do that no matter what. If I hit 500 subscribers and I'm not making videos, I will just film myself on the couch or something, and I'll still do the giveaway no matter what when I hit 500 subscribers. That's not going to change just because I don't have an office anymore. That's not going to change. So if you want to do that, well, if you're already subscribed to the channel, then you know, you'll be around for that. And if not, if you want to subscribe to the channel, then you can be here for the giveaway. I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I always appreciate y'all liking and commenting on my videos, because then I can talk to y'all and interact, and that is so much fun to get to talk to people about stuff that I like. It's awesome. I feel like I found like a portal to find people that like the same things that I do, and so that just makes me really happy, because now I can talk to people about that. So I love when people comment on the videos, and just thank you guys so much for watching this video, because whether you realize it or not, you are supporting my channel, and that means the world to me. So thank you, and as always, be excellent to each other, and I hope that y'all are having a great week, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.